What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wislucin. We out here on the way to find some gold. So, with that being said, we're gonna meet up with this other prospector and then take it from there, man. So, let's get going.
Every man has his techniques, and they're all different. But when you know mine, you'll be dead. This is the best you can do. No new style.
You don't scare me. Let's get to the point.
So we here, man. Look, met up with JJ Harris over here. You know what I'm saying? We out here finding this gold. We can't tell you exactly where we're at because it's our gold mine. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we're doing, man. We getting our buckets on, and yeah, we're gonna see what we find. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It got kind of dark on us real quick. I was kind of rushed and stuff like that, man. So we ended up cutting it. We only got about an hour out there in our spot digging. You know what I'm saying? But good productive hour. You know what I mean? I have forgotten my pan, and the homie JJ that we went and met up with. He let me borrow his to do a couple of test pans. It was a little slow first couple scoops, you know what I mean? But we did find some. I ended the river was real low where we were at, which was the first time for me I had ever seen anything that low. So it was pretty cool. We were able to walk more into the riverbed, you know what I mean? Into the river and whatnot. So I ended up finding a log buried. Who knows how long that log had been there? Or even if it was a log, it was definitely some type of wood material. Maybe it was like a railroad, one of those railroad ones or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it was in the water, man. It definitely buried. Who knows for how many years? You know what I'm saying? So I started digging around it. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, man. I found silver and gold. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool. A lot of quartz, you know what I mean? And homie even found JJ Harris even found a volcanic rock, a nice big chunk of volcanic rock, man, like a volcano rock, which was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, considering where we're at. So it definitely had a way to travel down that river a ways, you know what I mean? That was pretty cool. But like I said, we only got about an hour there, and we ended up with these things. Watch. So I ended up coming home with these things. Not a full bucket because, man, it gets heavy on them hikes. You know what I'm saying? The hike there is a little bit, but the hike back when you're coming with these buckets. So I got that bucket. I got this full little bucket. And then I got another one almost, you know what I'm saying? So either way, I ended up walking away with these three. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start panning, like I said, in the test pans that we did that JJ let me borrow his pan for. There were some big chunks, not chunks, but big flakes, And honestly, you can honestly pick some of this stuff out, and you can see it as I was scooping. You can definitely tell that there was gold on there. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely gold in here, along with, like I said, also silver, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I like silver as well. So, but yeah, we were finding a whole bunch of stuff, man, big chunks. So, like I said, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to start panning. I'm gonna have to start panning these things. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start panning these things. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. I best go grab my pans right quick and let's go do this thing, right? All right. So I'm gonna scoop a little, and I mean very, very little bit into my pan. I'm just gonna put my pan on here. Let that sucker hold it for me, you know. Let it hold it for me, cause yeah, this is definitely, I didn't classify it, so that's gonna be a problem. Maybe I should classify it, but I ain't got no water. I'm not set up for all that. I do got my classifier there, but I don't want to be walking back and forth. So I'm just gonna see what the hell is that. That's a quartz. Look at that. Told you I've been finding a whole bunch of these, man. When we're scooping, look at that big ass quartz. Look, there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here. But yeah, like I said, there's gold and silver in here. So black shit. See the black stuff, rocks and whatnot. And it's wet. So I'm just gonna do this, and this is a lot. So I'm just gonna dump it in there. And let's go find. Oh, is that a rock? No, it's definitely breaking up. Ha ha ha. So that's what I'm gonna do. And let's go pan this sucker. Put some water in it. Let's pan it right quick. So I just came in to my other layer, which is AKA the kitchen. I put some water in here. Let's shake these beasts. Like I said, I was digging underneath big ass log. I don't know if it was a tree, a log, or one of those railroad things, but it was definitely there. And look, I ain't bull crap. And look, right here. Look at this. What you youngsters say? No cap? Is that what that means? Like for reals? That's what that means, right?
Yeah.
So check this out. No capping. Okay, look, boom. Look at this big thing right here. I know I got to keep it hip for the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to relate to the younger generation. But look at this. See that there? Look, gold and gold. Look at the size of these things. That's pretty amazing. Right there, you see those? Bing, bing, bing.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them right off the bat. Look, and there's more over here. Look, right here. JJ, you watching, bro? Look at this, JJ. JJ Harris, check this out, dog. I told you, man. I told you. This is what I find over here, bro. Look at this. There's more. Look. Look at this. Look at that one. That one's pretty cool, too. The nice size ones, dude. We did good, guys. We did good. That's pretty cool. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Y'all seen it. Yes. Everybody's always like, you know, finding gold. I find a lot of gold. I find a lot of gold. I love finding gold. That's what I do, man. But yep. So I'm gonna finish panning this out. That y'all saw the scoop that I just did, so it wasn't a lot, but it turns into a lot because you know what I'm saying. You see this, right? Look at that big sucker. Look at that. I know y'all seen that guy. Look at this guy. I know you seen him. Look at that.
Pause my video.
Look at this. Look at the size of that sucker. Look at the size of that. It's gold, baby. Right. So y'all seeing it here, man. Very, very nice. That's what we do. We're sluicing. We're going to keep doing this thing and see how much gold we get. Stay tuned.